All right, Lamont Taylor. How's it going?
Man, shit, living. That's just about what it is. That sums it up all. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, man. Well, let's get right into it. So for the people who might not know, can you tell them a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Man, South Central LA. Man, grew up off between Vermont and Manchester, Normandy and Manchester. You know, we call it the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's where I'm born and raised at, man. You feel me? Uh, I can't say, I ain't gonna say I'm gang related because I don't mess with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I believe all kids should stay away from that. You feel me? Stay on your grind, stay on your hustle. That's all that matters. Money is everything. Positivity. You feel me? I'm a hustler. That's what I am.
Well, South Central has a really rough reputation.
It does.
A lot of gang violence
Yeah, it
over
do.
there in South Central.
Yeah, it do.
Um, a lot of stuff going on, man.
Most definitely.
A lot of street stuff going on.
Oh, it goes
You
down.
know,
It goes down.
what was it like for you
I
growing
know.
up there?
I know everybody. I know all the gang members. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody. Everybody know me. They love me. They respect me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these dudes out here that they get on this music, you feel me, trying to be something that they not, because that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused about the money. You know what I'm saying? The money is what's gonna feed my family. You know what I'm saying? The streets ain't gonna feed shit. I mean, the money, you get money, of course, but what the fucking the streets do for you? Same people, you feel me, that I grew up with in the same position. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just trying to make a way out. That's basically how this music came to be. You know, I could have took left turns and all that, but this music saved me. You know,
Right, you mentioned not being part of a gang or anything. So how
not at
did you
all.
avoid that?
I avoided that shit by being myself, not trying to be nothing that I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Was it hard to not?
I mean, you know, it get hard at times.
You
You know
walk
what
out the
I'm
door, what do you
saying?
see?
Yeah, DC, that's all you see. Of course, you know what I'm saying? It get hard at times, but you know, I got self control. You know what I'm saying? The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You know what I'm saying? I just stay on my grind, stay on my hustle. Like I said, I know a lot of street cats. I grew up around a lot of street dudes and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody got decisions. It's all about how you choose, what you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? What you choose to do ain't got nothing to do with everybody else. It's about what you choose to do. I choose to get money. That's what I chose to do.
Was there like any influences or, where'd you get that mind state from, growing up in South Central?
My uncle was a hustler. You know what I'm saying? All about his money. Like people knew him. Everybody knew he knew all the gang members and all that. But people respect him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he was all about getting his money and the women. You feel me? The money and the women. I seen a lot of that growing up. You know what I'm saying? Just influence off just the influence off seeing that, you feel me? It just made me grow into the person I am, you know, elevating my hustle, making moves, you know what I mean? And shit, that's just what it is.
And what was your family life like?
Man, my family come from a hard background, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect, ever. You know what I'm saying? Anybody feel that way, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my mom's and pops was on drugs. You know what I mean? Shit, like I said, I remember times, you feel me, waking up in front of the dope house, crazy situations, you know what I'm saying? Sleep in the car. You know what I mean? Like, I remember wild out situations, but you know, it made me stronger. It made me humble. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everything I went through, I don't regret it. A lot of people go through depression, you know what I'm saying? All those little crazy things they go through. But me, I feel like it just made me grow stronger, elevated into the person I am in today. You know what I'm saying? Which is a strong, grown black man, you know, ready to get it.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So being, with your mom on drugs and everything, man, how do you think that like affected you? And what was that kind of like going to school and
It
having
affected
to
a
deal
lot.
with everything?
It affected a lot. It really did. You know what I'm saying? It messed up a lot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my grandma, she took me in when I was about like, I say like 5 or 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? She took me in, and shit. It was halfway, because I would be there for like a few weeks, go back with her. You know what I'm saying? Be in the bullshit where she didn't really have a stable home, so bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But my grandma didn't really know what was going on. But yeah, man, shit. It wasn't for my grandma, I wouldn't be here. To put it to you like that. That's real. But you know, shit. My grandma was a hustler. That's how I end up being a hustler, the person I am in today. And when I say hustler, man, I want to tell all the kids out there, you feel me? You ain't got to sell dope to be no hustler. You ain't got to do the extras. Like I said before, trying to be something that you're not to be a hustler. You can be selling candy. I sold candy in middle school. I was known as the candy man all through school. You know what I'm saying? Get you a hustle, stick to it. Man, it's going to pay off. It won't fail you as long as you don't fail it. But yeah, man, you know, just trying to stay out the way, you know. That's all Capone, you feel me? Trying to stay out the way, man, elevate my hustle. You know what I'm saying? This music is a part of my hustle. It's just everything, you know. I love music. I've been doing music that was what kept me out the streets too. My cousin moved from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? And shit, every day I got out of school, I had to go to my auntie house. And the nigga used to make me write a 16. Like, put a beat on, write a 16. The fuck, I didn't know what he was talking about at first. Caught on, started doing that shit. But I used to write poetry. So, you know, it was nothing for me to really put it all together. I was writing poetry for a very long time. Been writing poetry since elementary. That's real.
And so were you that young when you started rapping?
When I started rapping, I was about like 16. Like 16, you know what I'm saying? At 15, I wasn't fucking with it. I wasn't taking it serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, my cousin used to try to make me write at 16. I wouldn't even do it. You know what I mean? I'd be bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But 16, I really just started taking it serious. You feel me? But then I stopped, you know, got back into trying to make money. You know what I mean? And then shit, I say seriously when I was like, let's do it. Like 21, 22. You know what I'm saying? I'm 29 right now.
Who were some people you looked up to?
I've always looked up to, I love Biggie. It's one of my biggest idols. You know what I'm saying? I love Biggie. Everything from the way that he did. You feel me? Pac is cool. Don't get me wrong. I love Pac. No disrespect, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But Biggie was just, I don't know. There was something about him. The way he moved, you feel me? The way he rapped, all that shit. It was just something about him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Biggie, man. If I gotta say today's world though, and today's music right now, Greedo, all the way.
Oh, okay.
Real shit. Greedo and Wiz. Greedo and Wiz. I've been listening to Wiz since after that Black and Yellow, when he came out with that. Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, hell yeah. But between both of them, it's cold. The way Greedo, his sound, his everything is just cold. To see him come home, you feel me? That's everything. Shout out Greedo.
Well, that's what's up. Okay, what was school like for you?
Oh, man. I ain't gonna say it was hard, because it wasn't. I was the class clown. You know what I'm saying? So I do everybody. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I was always hustling. People always knew me for trying to sell something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't waste my time when I was in school, though. You know what I mean? I was a type of kid, you feel me? I was doing bullshit. Everybody do bad shit, but I still made it to class. You know what I'm saying? And got what I needed to get and get out.
You graduate?
I sure did.
Oh, okay.
High school diploma. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you graduate from?
Wilson High School.
Well, where's that at?
It's in Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
Part of my story, that's why I say I got my background is crazy, because when we moved from South Central, I ended up in Long Beach. And that's how I got familiar with a lot of cats from Long Beach. I know a lot of different artists that's hot right now in Long Beach. TF Third, all them cats, you feel me? I went to school with all of them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Long Beach is a piece of my story too. Shout out Long Beach.
How'd you end up in Long Beach?
My granny moved out there. You know what I'm saying? That was when she took her last breaths too, in Long Beach. She moved out there it was her way of trying to get me to not, fall into places where I wasn't supposed to be. But it didn't work because I was still getting on the blue line. You feel me? Going to South Central.
Gotcha. Okay. And so you're going back to South Central and you're hanging out there, or?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would go hang out. You know what I'm saying? Kick it with my homies. I had homies that's out there. Friends that's out there and everything, man. I mean, shit. Man. South Central is where I'm from. You feel me? You can take me out of South Central, but you can't take South Central out of me. That's just period.
What do you think was like one of the most wild situations or things that you've seen growing up in South Central?
Shit, man. I didn't see a lot. I didn't came out. I didn't came outside in front of my porch. You feel me? Police everywhere. You feel me? Somebody got shot right in front of me, right as I'm sitting there eating some food. It gets that real. You know what I mean? Shit, man. People that I knew too. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? South Central is crazy, but it's crazy, but it's crazy fun. You know what I mean? Like you appreciate the hard times. You appreciate, being in the ghetto. As a kid growing up in the ghetto, it's everything. You might not seem like that at the moment, especially when you're going through struggles and all that. But when you look back on certain things, it's like, damn, I did have a cool childhood. You know what I mean? It wasn't that bad.
Okay, you walk outside, or you see somebody get shot right in front of you.
Yeah.
How old were you when this happened?
I was about like almost 10, like 8 years old.
Okay.
Like 8, 9 years old, right in front of my face. I'm eating food,
did
chilling.
He get killed, or did he just get shot?
He got shot. They was arguing. Then all of a sudden the dude just popping. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, at that time it was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But now when I look back, it's like that shit regular. Seeing shit like that to me is regular, man. South Central is crazy, like you said. They call it Los Scandalous, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's real.
Now, when this happens, what is your family? How do they react to it?
Oh man, everybody was crazy. My family was like, whoa, because we just woke up. You know what I'm saying? To see something like that when we just
What
wake
do you mean
up.
just woke up? What time did it happen?
This was early in the morning. Hell yeah, man. Police had it blocked off everything, man. We looking like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street. Imagine you got your waffles every day. You know what I'm saying?
Waffles.
You know what I'm saying?
It's breakfast.
You feel it's breakfast time.
They're supposed to be getting shot at 7 in the morning.
Like, I just had a waffle and watched somebody get shot this morning. You feel me? Shit crazy. But it's life, man. Shit happens, man. I feel like stuff like that, man. It really make you think like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to end up like that. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what that argument was about. You feel me? Just to see some shit like that growing up, though, it's crazy. I done seen so much crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So much crazy shit, man. It's wild. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to be strong. If you ain't strong, man, I feel like that's anywhere, though. Anywhere you got to be strong, no matter what city you living in, whether it's South Central, Watts, you know what I'm saying, Compton, you know what I'm saying? Shout out those two cities, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Watts, shout out Compton. Shout out, man, the whole California, you know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta be strong. No, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here. That's real. You feel me? It's for real, man. That's why I don't trust nobody. I stay to myself. I move solo everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? I don't have friends. I have associates.
Okay. And now you're rapping. You're in South Central.
Yeah, man. My little ex I was with, she was working at this little security spot. She introduced me to the owner of Red Room, Scott. Shout out Scott. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, introduced me to him. Shit, man, I thought she was bullshitting at first, like, because I couldn't find a studio to record at. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was working with a little bit of nothing. You feel me? I was already I had my own crib, man. I've been having my own place, man, since 18. You know what I'm saying? Fresh 8, not even, shit, I'd say before 18, 17, because I wasn't even legal really enough to sign paperwork. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, she introduced me to him and all that. And, man, I came in, I met him, man. We sat down, we chopped it up. We played around for a little bit, you know. He had the mic with the little Mac computer and shit, you know. We did what we did, you feel me? And we ended up taking shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Shut the studio down for a bit. My boy got the booth. You know what I'm saying? We worked out trying to get some shit done and all that. Got the booth done and all that, man. And shit, it grew into what it grew to. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we was paying the rent on that motherfucker at first. Like all of us. It was me, him, my boy DK. You know what I'm saying? Spitfire. Shout out Spitfire. Shit, man. We was all paying the rent on that motherfucker. I kept telling my boy, like, shit, we need to figure out we could pay this rent for ourselves, you feel me? And shit, still be able to do what we do up in here and make our shit happen. Shit, got the flyers done. I was going to Venice Beach every day, passing out the flyers. Every day, faithfully. You know what I'm saying? I go hustle, do my thing, make my money and all that, and then hit the beach. You know what I'm saying? I start getting familiar with shout out them dudes in Venice Beach too, man. You feel me? They out there really, they was out back in the day, they used to be out there selling their CDs when CDs was cracking. You know what I'm saying? Selling their tapes and selling their, you know, making this shit happen and all that. But shout out people on Venice Beach. They're really out there making it happen, making a living for their people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, hell yeah. But man, shit, man, Rowdy was one of the cats, you feel me, that fell into flyers. I was passing them flyers out everywhere, dog. Everywhere. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it stuck. You know what I mean? Like, even when we had our differences, because I eventually left Red Rooms, but even when we had our differences and left, it kind of like made his business go skyrocket from all the promo that I was doing. Because I believed in that shit. You know what I mean? Anything I do, I believe in it.
So were you guys working together, or?
We was working. We was we built everything at the name, everything. There was none of that existed.
Okay.
None of that existed.
So how'd you guys initially meet?
My lady, she was working at a security spot my lady that I was with at that time. So I ain't with her no more. Let me clear that up. No, hell no, it was a headache. But I'm not with her no more. She the one introduced me to him. You know what I mean? She came home one day and it was like, I got this cat that got a studio. You know, he work at my job and shit. She's working for Securitas or some shit like that. No, Ally Barton. And came home. Shit, gave me his information. And I hit bro up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, come through. You know, whenever you free and all that. And I went through. We made it happen.
And this was before he blew up.
This is before, you know, before the ship got to where it's at now. Hell yeah. You feel me? We used to be right there off 147th and Crenshaw. You know, right there off 147th and Crenshaw, man. I never forget that shit. My homeboy Peoples had his girl had a hair salon downstairs and all that. You know what I'm saying? A little burger stand in the parking lot. Yeah.
Okay, and you guys are working every day, and were you around when he started to blow up?
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, I feel like I'm a part of that. You know what I'm saying? In a way. You feel me? I feel like I'm a big part of that. You know what I'm saying? Because, shit, what we was doing is what made people want to with us. You know what I'm saying? We was doing a lot, man. Like I said, we had Gina Views come to the studio and do an interview. You know, on all of us.
On all you guys, even
Rowdy? No, Rowdy wasn't. Nah, Rowdy was doing his own thing. He came to the studio paying us for studio time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That was one of the clients that came up in there paying us for studio time. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah, bro was dope. I always felt like he was dope. I always felt like he was an amazing artist and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. Shit, what he doing, the sound that he doing, I was doing that shit. And that before I started rapping, like really, really rapping. You know what I'm saying? I like, that was like what I like to do, that little harmonized melody shit. You know what I'm saying? With the auto-tune and all that. You feel me? But, man, you know, mine's just coming. You know what I'm saying? Got a video all right now, too. Trench Baby.
You graduate high school.
Yep.
And what do you do with yourself from there?
From there, man, shit, I went to the little Hollywood Music Institute. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to like really with a lot of different music instruments and all that. Man, I've always been like that. Growing up as a kid, you feel me? I learned how to play piano. You know what I'm saying? Violin. You know what I'm saying? Different instruments. I've always been musically inclined. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped doing that. You know, when life hit, you got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't making no money doing that. You know what I'm saying, and all that. Of course, in school we got financial aid and all that, but I don't rely on nothing. I'm the type of person that go get it myself.
How long were you in school for?
I did it for about like almost a year, like 6 months.
What all they teach you?
Shit, man, and a lot, man, and so much. You feel me?
Like, were you learning programs? Were you
Programs,
like,
programs. I learned how to deal with learn how to do with Pro Tools. Learn how to you know, I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot, man. Shit, instruments, period. Learn how to play a lot of instruments. I was really into instruments. Programs was cool, but I was really into learning how to play instruments. You know what I'm saying? Guitar. You know what I'm saying? Acoustic guitar. You know what I'm saying? I still can't say it right, but yeah, I learned how to play a lot of instruments, man. You feel me? And that's what really made me like really fall in love with music. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand that. Yeah, we got all the you know the beat machines. You know what I'm saying? We got all that shit, but it's the instruments, the live instruments is what really matter. How many times do you hear artists perform with live instruments and it sound better than the actual version?
it sounds good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So instruments, man, that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff like the programming, I learned how to work Pro Tools. I learned how to light mix. You know what I mean? Set my levels. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit. You know what I mean? When I was there, my focus at first I was going to take it far than what I wanted to be, but I just wanted to learn what I needed to learn to be able to create my music on my own. Because every artist, you can't say you're an artist if you don't know how to record yourself.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now, are you rapping hard? Do you produce too?
I rap. I ain't gonna say I produce, but I know how to with the machine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sav did it though. Sav been making my beats for a while, but before him it was my boy Zooks One. Shout out Zooks One. You know what I'm saying? He was making my beats for a while, doing my artwork as well. That boy's creative as hell.
Okay. And so you don't really produce. Okay, but so you're just learning how to record yourself in this school?
Yeah, I learned how to record
Mostly
myself.
Just record yourself. You're
Record
learning
myself.
about programs.
Yeah.
Are they teaching you any business?
They taught me a lot about business, but I'm gonna be real with you. I learned a lot of business, man, when I linked with Scott. It's like they taught me business, but I wasn't really paying attention like that. You know how you kind of like, you know what you're there for, you know what you're trying to get. I just got in and got out. You know what I'm saying? But Scott, man, I learned a lot of business from him. You know what I'm saying? About the points. You know what I'm saying? How to read these contracts. There'll be a lot of tricky shit in contracts that people don't know about.
Okay. Now, at any point, do you get a regular job?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shit, I worked everywhere, man. I worked at Target. I worked at Walmart, and they rivals. Shit, man. Home Depot. You know what I'm saying? I done worked everywhere, man. But shit, man, I just been everywhere, man.
How come you quit working at Home Depot?
I stopped working at my jobs, man, because the money was cool, but I was always into getting a check and getting a hustle and flipping it, finding something. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is selling T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Something I would always put my effort into doing something like that to make my money expand. You know what I mean?
So eventually, you just didn't need that job no more.
Eventually, you know what I mean? Shit, man. I've always been a independent person. You know what I'm saying? Self-employed person. No matter what I do, I'm going to succeed because I feel like as long as you put effort and the time into what you're trying to do, that shit gonna grow, just like a plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, entrepreneurship. Shout out to all the entrepreneurs out there. You know what I'm saying? If you an entrepreneur out there, you trying to make your money and make it happen, shout out to you. It ain't easy for them. It ain't easy for us. You know what I'm saying? But it shit, man. If you know what you're doing, it elevates into a lot. I mean, a lot independently. Shit. My home paid for everything.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So, but man, like I said, man, shout out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? All everybody across the world. You know what I'm saying? If you a hustler, you're a doctor. Hustler don't, like I said, it don't have to mean that you a street hustler. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be a nurse. That's your hustle. You know what I'm saying? Hustling is in everybody. It's just a matter of if you gonna grab it. Some people like to sit on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And be talented as but that's out.
Man, that's what it is. Well, what all are you working on? What can the people expect from you?
I'm working on a lot, man. I just dropped this a video, man, Trench Baby. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, it's going up right now. Trying to do it all I can, man, to get myself out here to the world. You feel me? Lamont Taylor, stay smoking white papers. That's what I go by. Right now, I'm working on another video. When I leave here, I'm going to go shoot another video. You know what I'm saying? It's nonstop work. You know what I'm saying? Flood, 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 flood.
You working with any big artists or anything?
I did a song with Joey Fats. Shout out Joey Fats. You know what I'm saying? I work with quite a bit of people, man. But Joey Fats, I just did a song with him not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? We was talking and talks about getting a video together and all that. So I got some shit coming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Sad 1900. I'm about to be working with bro soon. You know what I'm saying? We in talks right now, trying to put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm just trying to make moves, man. Trying to make shit happen. Make shit shake. You know what I mean? I got a tape I'm be putting together. You know what I mean? But right now, it's just be expecting a lot of singles from me. Flooding the line with the singles, man. Flooding the line with a lot of shit. A lot of new music is coming. It's out. I record every day. I record from the crib. You know what I'm saying? $3,000 set up at the crib. I record from the crib.
Man, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
You got a lot coming up, man.
I most definitely do. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot in the works. You feel me? A whole lot in the works, but it's coming. A lot of work is coming, man. I just need my people, everybody out there, check me out. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Taylor World 92. Same Taylor World 92 is the same name for my YouTube name. Subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. I will be working nonstop. That's what I'm all about. Work.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you.
Most definitely.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.